Google just released their new Pixel lineup. From phones to the watch to the new chip, let's talk about their new Pixel phones lineup. Their new Pixel phones are in two versions, the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro. They look a bit like their older brother, the Pixel 6, but with more futuristic look, if you know what I mean. So, design-wise, both phones have a glass back and a metal piece for the camera bar, and a pill-shaped camera. It's weird but different and cool. So, the main difference in designs between the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro, the Pixel 7 has a matte finish for the camera bar, while the Pixel 7 Pro has a glossy finish to the camera bar. The front design is similar in both phones, and it looks like any other phone from the last 3 years. Let's talk specs. Displays. The Pixel 7 comes with 6.3-inch 1080p display with 90Hz refresh rate, while the Pixel 7 Pro has a bigger 6.7-inch 1440p display, which is dope, and a great 120Hz refresh rate with LTPO display, and it is huge for saving juice for the battery. Speaking of batteries, the Pixel 7 has a sweet 4355 mAh battery, while the dope Pixel 7 Pro has a whopping 5000 mAh battery, which is needed for the great 1440p quality display, and we haven't seen any tests for how long the battery will run for. Storage wise, both Pixels starts at 128GB base storage, but the main difference is that the Pixel 7 can go up to 256GB only, while the Pixel 7 Pro can go up to half terabyte or 512GB. And that's good for the Pixel 7 Pro, and if you're planning on getting them for more than 2 years, I think you have to consider going for 256GB because the 128 won't cut it. RAM wise is pretty simple. The Pixel 7 is an 8GB RAM device, while the Pixel 7 Pro is a 12GB RAM device. And I think both devices can handle the pressure pretty well, especially with their new chip, which we will get into in a minute. Cameras are pretty dope on these devices. The Pixel 7 has two cameras, the main 50MP wide camera and a 12MP ultra wide camera, while the Pixel 7 Pro has three cameras, the main 50MP camera, a 12MP ultra wide, and a great 48MP telephoto camera. Front cameras, both phones are pretty much the same. They both are loaded with a 10.8MP ultra wide camera capable of capturing videos in 4K up to 60 frames per second. Well, these cameras are loaded with features. They're claiming to have the dope low light mode to reduce the noise and less motion blur and make it as bright as it gets. This is the first feature. The second feature is with their huge 50MP lens, you can go up to 2x without losing no details, and that sounds pretty familiar, I think, right? Anyways, let's talk about their new chip, the Tensor G2 chip. It's kinda have super cool features. So the first one is their new cinematic mode for video, and this is the same as Apple's. It just blurs the background of the video. It's neat. The second one is the face unlock or the face recognition. It's nothing new, but it's cool to have. Third one is now you can read voice memo coming in Google Messages app. It translates the voice into words, so you can read it instead of listening to the voice. And the fourth one, and this is my favorite, the unblur feature. Now finally you don't have to go to the third-party apps and they're full of ads, you know, to unblur an old image or a shaky image. This is the dopest one of them all, and I love it. Pricing wise, it's like this. The Pixel 7 starts at $599 and the Pixel 7 Pro starts at $899. And this one I'm not sure about. Well, I think if you're considering getting one of them and you're on a budget, you can go for the Pixel 7 with 256GB, and that is $699, and you will have extra $200 to buy like a Pixel Buds Pro. But anyways, it's your decision. This was it for today, and well, that was fun.